in 3 days.
I just love the products. They just help me to feel younger and younger year after year.
Thank God for X39.
My skin become younger, softer, firmer.
It's been really amazing.
I love X39 because it really helped reduce the inflammation in my knee. I can now run again. Woohoo!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Can you hear me? Okay, I hope we're all here. Oh, good. Thank you. It was so quiet. I'm not sure I'm here. Well, welcome to our Monday evening community call. I'm your co-host, Robin, along with Gregory, and we get together every Monday night as a community. And we're here to give you updates, to celebrate, to give you news and and sometimes some training like this evening. So I want to, first of all, welcome everybody. Our company is growing so fast and our organization is growing so fast. And I know that every week there's new people on, so we want to give you a special warm welcome too. And we'll jump into the call. And what we typically do, in case you're not familiar, is we bring up the newsletter and we kind of go through things. Well, the first thing on the newsletter we're going to just jump right into is understanding the compensation plan. So Gregory's going to take the bulk of this one. He's masterful at explaining it. And this is our business. And it's really important to understand how this works and how to maximize and not leave money on the table. So I'm going to turn things over to you, honey.
Well, thank you, darling. And good evening, everyone. And we're so excited to be here with you every Monday evening. And this is absolutely one of our favorite things to talk about is the generous and rewarding LifeWave compensation plan. And understanding the plan is important, but it's also important to keep it simple and keep it duplicatable. I mean, we could dig in really deep and, and into the fine points of it, but the plan is really structured very simply into 4 major parts, into 3 major phases that I'm going to go over with you in a couple of minutes. Before I do, I just wanted, again, as Robin said, if you're brand new, we want to congratulate you for joining LifeWave. You're in the right place, the right time, with the right company, right products. And we've got a compensation plan that's been refined and perfected over an 18-year period. It has withstood the test of time and generously rewarded people that are serious, committed, and persistent at sharing our wonderful products and sharing the wonderful opportunity. And when you think about it, I've often said that in business, in real estate, it's all about location, right? Well, in business, it's all about timing. And I don't think anybody can dispute the timing for stem cell technology is really on top of it. I got to find my phone. It keeps dinging and the cat's sleeping on it. So excuse me. The benefits of a home-based business, right? But the timing couldn't be better because stem cells 10 years ago, most people didn't know what a stem cell was. Now everybody does, but most people can't afford it. But, the aging population is becoming more and more interested in this leading edge breakthrough science that we're on the cutting edge of on stem cell technology. So very excited, and LifeWave is positioned for massive growth. In fact, since Robin and I joined this company a little over 4 years ago, the company's grown 15 times in size. They've grown from doing about $2 million a month to well over $30 million a month, okay? And there's no end in sight. We have $1 billion written all over the future in LifeWave. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So I'm going to stop this share and I'm going to start a new share here. And I'm going to take us over to the Live Younger Success training website. And one of the things that we've worked diligently to create over these last 4 years since we came in is simple systems and simple places where people could go to learn. So everybody doesn't need to know everything. They just need to know where to find it and where to point people. And as Rob and I heard years ago from Darren Hardy, says when you're talking to somebody, you should be pointing at a tool. And so many times, if you heard Robin and I on the phone during the day, you'd hear us pointing to Live Younger Success on multiple calls, probably on multiple times, because people call us with questions. And rather than just answer the question, it's a lot more effective to point them to a tool. And the part of the website I'm going to point us to today is if you go into the business basics section, the first thing in here is the compensation plan. And I just want to give a shout out to Judy Joy, Daniel, and Liz Hodges, our illustrious web team, because between the two of them, we meet on a daily, weekly basis, always refining and making things better. And we spent quite a bit of time just fine tuning the compensation plan section of the website. So when you click there, it's going to take you to, okay. Are we seeing it okay? I think I need to stop my share and share again. Doesn't look like it's sharing, right? So hold on a second. Share screen. And there we go. Now we'll be in the compensation plan section. Okay, in the compensation plan section here, we've kind of enhanced that to talk about, sorry, let's see. We're going to do this again. And technology is very fun to play with, isn't it? Share screen, understanding the compensation plan. See if we can get it right this time. Okay, there, no, that's not it either. One more time, compensation plan section.
Well, while you're looking, I'll shout out to Judy and Liz again, and you, my dear, because the three of you are tireless at constantly looking at what can be better. And we really welcome all of your feedback, everyone. So know that if there's things that you'd like to have be even better, you got it, hun.
There it goes.
Okay.
A three's a charm.
All right.
So, if someone says, well, tell me about the compensation plan, we've boiled it down into some simple things that we're going to quickly go over with you. And this website is really designed for brand new people to learn what to do. So, if someone gets started and goes through our first 3 steps, step 1, 2, 3, the next thing is to really understand the compensation plan and turn it into their primary goals. So in a binary compensation plan, you build 2 teams, a left and a right. Some people are familiar with binary compensation plans, some people aren't. And you want to find out if they aren't, you want to walk them through that. And on this page, you'll find the first 3 goals, the 3 phases of the compensation plan, the 4 ways to earn, and then a compensation plan overview. So the first goal, I think this is just beautiful because it visually points out when somebody joins, their first goal is they become binary qualified. You might say it's a second goal. Their first goal is to sell something, sign a few people up. But you want to become binary qualified because that unlocks the compensation plan. And in order to do that, they purchase a bronze kit or above, and they personally sponsored 1 bronze or above on the left and 1 bronze or above on the right. And all 3 of you are active every 31 days. And to be active, you only need 55 points, okay, to be an active brand partner. So you can see the outline. You bought a bronze kit, you do 55 PV. And you have on your left leg, you have someone that bought a bronze kit and does 55. And on your right, you have someone. Step 1 in the compensation plan. And you know what? It's really exciting. I kind of analogize this with teaching someone to fish. Okay. And when a brand new person joins your team, one of the first things you want to do is help them sign up a couple of people, because that makes the business real. If they go 2, 3, 4 weeks and don't sign up anybody, it's like a bad investment that they made in some regards. And maybe they're just a customer and that's okay. But if they're serious about earning some extra money, they need to get on board and start moving down and get this first goal in place. Once the first goal in place, the second goal, most of you probably know this, but some of you are new, is to become a manager. And a manager means you've upgraded or purchased a gold kit or above. You've personally sponsored 4 silvers or above, 2 on each leg. So you can see over here, you got your first silver that you sponsored and a second silver. And over here, you got a first silver and a second silver. And these are personally sponsored by you, even though they're stacked under. The silver number 1, has silver number 2 under them, but they're all personally sponsored by you. So you might have 4 silvers, but you sponsor 2 and they each sponsor 2. That does not make you a manager. Okay, you need 2 more that you personally sponsor. I hope that's clear. And we are going to do some Q&A on the end of this call. So if you got some questions, write them down in the chat, and Robin and I will be addressing those questions after we walk through this.
Actually, the Q&A is a better place
Okay.
for
Beautiful.
just the questions. The chat, people like to do other things.
Okay, so put your questions in the Q&A. So you've personally enrolled 4 silvers or above, and now you're a manager, and that's really wonderful. And step 3, and we go into a little bit more detail. I'm not going to read through these details for you. They're here for you, and I'm showing where they are in the compensation plan section of Live Younger Success. And here's goal number 2, become a manager. You purchase a goal kit, 110 BV, you sponsor 2 silvers, and all of you stay active. And in doing so, you can earn up to $1,500 a week. You don't earn $1,500 just because you sponsored 4 people, but your income cap is now up to $1,500. As a brand partner, your income cap is only $50. Is it $50 a month, Robin? I mean, a week, Robin? $100 a week.
Yeah.
2 cycles. So now you can cycle 30 times, which is pretty exciting. And then goal number 3 is become a manager maker. And I know you've heard Robin and Judy and Connie and many other people talk about this. The goal is to become a manager maker, because if you can become a manager and teach other people to become a manager in this company, there's nowhere you can't go. You'll go to the top of the company. The more managers you make and the more people you teach to become manager makers, the faster your business will grow. And then you become a director. And Judy created this wonderful chart that shows you goal number 1, okay, become a qualified brand partner, and the qualifications and the commission opportunities. Goal number 2, become a manager, earn up to $1,500 a week. And at manager, you unlock the matching bonuses, which is another exciting part of your business. So if you had those 2 people that you personally sponsored on each leg that are silvers, you could earn a 25% match on them. So if they earned $100 a week, and you have 4 people earning $100 a week, and you're earning 25% of that, you're going to make $100 a week off of them. Now, what if they were making $1,000 a week? Okay, each of them, since you're making 25% of their binary bonus, you make 25% of that, and now you're earning $1,000. And it gets more exciting. The bigger your group grows and the more successful the people you're working with get, the more exciting your weekly checks are going to be. So you can download this chart. This is a really handy chart to have standing by. Go ahead, Robin.
Yeah, I just want to add to that, as far as not leaving money on the table, it's important to notice at level 3, you need to have a builder on each side that's cycling 6 times a week. They're getting a $300 bonus for you to tap into that yet next level of matching bonuses, which is level 3. So remember, to maximize the compensation plan, you want to make sure you have personally sponsored builders on both legs. Not just a silver is not always a builder. Thank you, Connie Lucas. Okay, back to you.
Yeah, so you need 3 personally sponsored silvers or above on each leg, and one of them must be a manager above. So you need 2 silvers and a manager personally sponsored on each leg, and that makes you a director. And director really starts unlocking the exciting success. Now your income cap is up to $2,500 a week, and that's just on the binary cycle pay, not counting the additional money you can make on matching bonuses, on PIB bonuses and retail bonuses. Okay, so there's quite a bit of money. So now this next part, when people say explain the compensation plan, this is the document that I created, and this is the way I've learned to explain compensation plans over the decades. And there really are 3 phases of our compensation plan. Phase 1 is personal production bonus. Phase 2 is team bonuses, and phase 3 is leadership bonuses. Okay. In phase 1, you get paid by selling something. whether it's a customer, whether it's a retail customer, a preferred customer, or you earned the product introduction bonuses on new distributor kits and upgrades. But that's how you make money, by your personal production. So in the beginning, this is where everybody's initial money comes from. And it can be very lucrative. You know, we've got people in our organization that have signed up multiple diamonds in their first month. And every time they're come in with a diamond pack, and then earning $500 every time they sell a diamond pack. You sell 3 and yours is free. Now, most people don't do that. Most people are coming in at the silver or gold level. So when you bring in a silver, you're making $50. When you bring in a gold, you're making $100. Now, what if you got a gold that upgrades to diamond, which sometimes happen? Well, you can pick up an additional $100 to $400 on that upgrade. So the PIBs apply to the initial purchase, as well as the upgrades. So that's phase one. That's the initial personal production bonuses. Phase two is the team bonuses. And this is where the LifeWay binary compensation plan is very lucrative and very exciting. This is what's called a 12-month non-flushing binary, which means as long as you remain active with a minimum of 55 PV every 31 days, your customer and personal purchases and your downline volume will continue to be banked towards future commissions. And it's also called a 1/3, 2/3 binary. That means every time you get accumulation of 660 points on one side and 330 on another, you're paid $50 weekly cycle bonus. And in the beginning, it's exciting when somebody gets their first cycle and they get a $50 check. And then all of a sudden, maybe people are cycling 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. And that might seem a lot if you're brand new, but it can happen quickly. It will happen if you're persistent. I promise you that. And so you could be earning $250 a week, $1,000 a month, if you've got 5 people, if you're cycling 5 times a week. Now, some people cycle occasionally, some weekly, some daily, and yes, some hourly. As your business grows, you can earn up to $25,000 in cycle bonus, which is how many cycles is $25,000? That's a lot of cycles. That's in 1 week. And we have people in our organization that have maxed out the binary compensation and earning over 25,000 plus the other features of the plan. And then the third piece of the compensation plan is the leadership bonus. And this is the matching bonuses, which really clicks in at the manager level, gets more exciting. The more leaders you have, the more you earn. And in the beginning, most of your money is going to come from phase one, from personal production. As your business starts growing, it's going to shift towards phase two, which is going to be the binary plan. As it becomes more mature, now Robin and I, our business is over 4 years old, and we actually make more money on the matching bonuses than we do on the binary bonuses. So it is progressive, and it's very, very exciting. We love to see people in our team making $1,000 a week or $10,000 a week, and we got people making more than that. And $10,000 a week, a 25% bonus, that's $2,500 just on one person for 1 week. So things like that can happen. Then there's also incentive trips and special events. And we were in Aruba with many of you, with 250 other LifeWay brand partners and their guests. And it was certainly wonderful. The company treats us like kings and queens and really rewards us greatly for building and being persistent and consistent with the business. So that's the 3 phases of the compensation plan, not to be confused with the 4 ways we earn. And there's 4 little short videos in here if you want to learn more about how you make money. And really, the retail commissions and the product introduction bonuses, that's really phase 1, okay? But they're a little bit different. They're different pieces of the plan, but that's in the beginning. That's how you're going to make money. And that's how we continue to make money, because Rob and I continue to make, money from customer and distributor purchases. So, and then there's the cycle bonus. We talked about that, the binary bonus and the matching bonus. And these videos go into much more detail than I just did with you here today. But, there's also a great video here by one of our Crossline brand partner cousins. It's about, Robin, correct me if I'm wrong, it's about 40 minutes long. Is that right?
No, it's half of that.
Oh, it's 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's just a great explanation of the compensation plan in video form. And I know a lot of people like video. And then there's a compensation plan, flyer, a one-pager that pretty much shows the different ways to earn money in the compensation plan. So this is the compensation plan. So Robin, I'll take a deep breath if there's anything you want to fill in. Maybe there's some questions that people have asked. I see there's 7 questions in the Q&A.
Yes, we do have a bunch of questions. And first of all, Gregory, that was brilliant. It takes a brilliant mind to take something and simplify it and explain it. And, Robin's simplistic version of the comp plan, become a manager maker, and personally enroll 3 builders on each leg. And you do that, you can get anywhere. And then there's all the refinements but really the manager piece is what Gregory calls the engine pin, the building block, because you do that. And I've had someone do it in an hour. I've had people never get there, and everywhere in between. It's not difficult. And so let's jump into the questions. And I don't understand your question, Heidi, about accountability. Liz did create some documents. Do you have those handy? Because those will be helpful for the rank up promotion. You want to bring
I'll show those in a little while.
Okay. We'll get there in a little bit. So Kathy Nicholson, I don't understand why it says enroll as a bronze brand partner or above, but making manager or director, you must enroll silver and above, and you must be a gold. Okay, great question, Kathy. I see where it might be confusing. You enroll wherever it's best for you to get started, and to get to manager, you do need to bring on silvers. You can start as a bronze, but you need to be a gold so you can upgrade to gold. But the key is to get started. It says enroll as bronze or above. But if you're going for manager, we started out as a bronze. I started out it's not me. I started out as a customer with no intention of building a business. And I got a bronze kit because we didn't have a customer program. And I didn't want to pay $150. That didn't make sense. So $25, I could order whenever I want at wholesale. And then I upgraded to silver, and then I upgraded to gold. And then I upgraded to diamond because it wasn't time yet for me to be a diamond. I didn't have the momentum. So I hope that answers your question, Kathy. And Gregory, you can pop in anytime, okay?
No, you're doing great.
Why for a few days at the beginning of every few months, I go from manager to no rank, even though I and my 4 silvers under me are always active, and the 4 of us with auto ship. Ann, we would love that to change. Oh, the no rank, there's 2 pieces. The no rank it's just that the volume isn't there or the orders hadn't kicked in yet. But as soon as they kick in, it goes full force. And so for whatever reason, you might have an order that hasn't cleared yet because your auto ships at the end of the week instead of the beginning of the week. And so that's why that happens. So just stay patient. If you have concerns at the end of the week, that's a different story. But the IT gets caught up with itself when the order goes through, because those people may have their auto ships going on later in the week. Okay, Kristen, I signed up as a silver. Do I now need to purchase a bronze kit to qualify for income? Or can I build up to the PV or cost of a bronze and then get paid? Okay, so Kristen, the silver kit is a $299 kit and a bronze kit is a $124.95. So in order to earn an income, minimally, you need to be a member. And that means you pay the $25. You can start earning on customers and product introduction bonuses from personally sponsored people right away. Oh, good. Thank you, Gregory. And so, you get your customers, you can start earning. I mean, we have a program that if someone doesn't have money, they can come up with $25 somehow. And if you share it and you have customers, you get $20 a month for every X39. You get 5 X39 customers, you got your product paid for. Or you bring on 1 silver or 2 silvers or 1 gold, and you've earned your product for a month. So you can sign up however you want to start making money. Minimally, it's the membership fee. In order, like Gregory said, to open up the binary, you need to personally sponsor a bronze or above, and you need to be a bronze or above in order to open up that second part of the compensation plan. So I hope that helps, Kristen. And if you want to add anything, honey, go for it.
No, that was very clear. And I think, so the beauty of the compensation plan, as you say, you can sign up for $25 and start earning. Whenever you sell something, you'll get paid. But if you want to start earning your team bonus and overrides on, building a team, that's where you have to be at the bronze level or above.
Okay, good. So let's see, we have Kathy. Why are commissions now reflecting so many dollars, but cents also? It used to be just dollars. Honestly, I don't have a clue, Kathy. If anyone does, please write in the chat. Okay, I really don't know. Honey, have you ever heard of that? Let's move on. Jennifer Price, where do I set up my monthly subscription for AutoShip? Great question, Jennifer. This is a fun one, because as many times as we all place orders, when you go to place your order, you go to the store, you make your purchase, then when you're going to check out, there's a little an option right there. It says set up monthly subscription, and you've seen it, as we've all seen it. The same thing happened with me, Jennifer. So a lot of people, I saw it a zillion times before. It's like, oh, it's right in front of my face. We would think it would be under the AutoShip tab. It's not there. The AutoShip tab is your existing AutoShip. So you have to go to place your order. Let's say you want an X39, you just go to the store and put in X39. And then when you go to checkout, it's going to give you that option to set up a monthly subscription, and then it'll give you an option for the date. Okay. You wanted full screen on us, huh? Okay. Where can I download what Gregory is reading? Okay, Kristen, Gregory showed you on the Live Younger Success website, liveyoungersuccess.com. In the, is it in Business Basics, the comp plan? I do believe.
Yes, Business Basics right at the top. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the top tab that says Business Basics. And here we invite everybody, if you're serious about the business, truly, you want to get to know all of your resources and go through the Live Younger Success site. That onboarding tour gives you a great overview. Thank you, Judy, once again. But do open up everything. When you're brand new, you just want to stay on the Getting Started tab and get into action and start making money. But then over time, you're going to want to learn what's there. There's tremendous resources. So please take the time. You can even go in the search bar and say compensation plan, and it'll take you right there. So please, and notice, like what Gregory said, what we do is we answer people the questions, and then we point to where the answer is, and that website is loaded. Okay. The monthly 55 PV, does that have to come from personal purchases or come from products purchased by your downline? Great question, Diane. Your downline purchases are not part of your personal volume. Your personal volume is your purchases plus any of your customers, retail, PC, or PC plus, and that goes into your personal volume. Once a month, if it's over 110, that will go into your pay leg, your shorter leg. But brand partners volume is not included in your personal volume. Nope, there's my.
Robin, I've got something I wanted to share with everybody, and
Thank
you, Judy. I kind of, I might have surprised Judy by doing this training tonight, but Judy just sent over the revised images for goal 1, goal 2, and goal 3 that I want to share with everybody, because constant never improvement. So it's even more clear, and these will be loaded up into the Live Younger Success within the next 24 hours. But, here's binary goal 1. We already went through that. Here's binary goal 2. And I forgot to show that, Judy was able to sponsor Albert Einstein on her right leg as a silver. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see who she sponsored. And so this is goal number 2, manager. And we now have a similar image for goal number 3. So we have goal number 3 to become a director. You've purchased a gold kit. You personally, and thank you, Judy. I just saw this pop into my email like 3 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, here it is. So thank you, Judy. Judy, thank you. This is beautiful. So you can see a director has bought a gold kit. They're doing 110 PV monthly, and they've sponsored 2 silvers and a manager. And that manager has to have 4 silvers, right? But she has personally sponsored the 2 silvers and a manager on the left, and 2 silvers and a manager on the right. And that manager both has their 4 silvers. So thank you, Judy. This is beautiful. I can't wait to add this to the website.
I love it, love it, love it. And I love the pictures. They're fabulous. But what's really fabulous is you need to sponsor silvers that are active. And that's why Judy put the 55 PV monthly. That is really important, because let's say a couple gets a silver kit, they've got enough if they're not sharing for 45 days, and they're not going to count as an active silver your next month. So you want to make sure people are active, otherwise they don't count. All right, so we got a few more.
Any more questions?
This is fabulous. John is asking, is there a good source at LifeWave Corporate to answer questions I might have for me so I can share with my team? Customer service has been good. I occasionally have questions they may not be qualified to answer. This is where you want to reach to your upline, John, because we may be able to help you. So if your sponsor or their sponsor, kind of go up your line, but, your sponsor is Tiana, and guess who her sponsor is? That's us. So feel free to give us a call. You want to, when you have questions, you want to reach to your personal sponsor first and then go upline from there, remembering that every time you jump up to another person, they've got a larger team. So if you can get your questions answered, but if they can't help you, you've got plenty of other people in your upline that can. Okay, and Jennifer Price, is this in our back office? No, this is in the Live Younger Success. And we will have, it's also recorded, so it'll be in the Live Younger YouTube channel also under the Monday evening programs.
And Judy, I don't know, I unmuted you, Judy, if you'd like to say anything. Thank you so much for creating.
Oh my gosh, Judy, this is fabulous. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. And above that goal 3 director that we're looking at right now, if you scroll up, there's a simplified version. Where it just says manager at the bottom, 2 personally sponsored silvers on each leg. And then I expanded it. So some people like it simple, some people like the detail. Gregory, I put into the chat that you rocked the explanation of the compensation plan. Boy, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. It's so wonderful to work with you on creating these wonderful tools. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if there's anything else from anyone, because we are like right at the bottom of the hour with a little bit to extra, but we try to keep these calls to 30 minutes, but we are here. And if there's anything important, and Gregory's explanation is brilliant. It really is. And so you're going to be able to share this with your people and the master's explaining it. Just in case you guys didn't know, Gregory writes comp plans. It's a very special kind of mind that can do that. And it's amazing to me. And the way he can simplify it so beautifully. And then the charts that Judy's created for all of you visual learners, it's all there. So please take the time to digest this if you're serious about your business. And PV actually means personal volume. It doesn't mean point value. Point value is BV. That's business volume. But PV is your personal volume. Thank you for that.
So Robin, I just want to tease everybody with one more bit of information. It's available in Live Younger Success. We're not going to go into tonight. Maybe we'll go over that next week, but we've gone through the compensation plan section that Judy and Liz and I have been working on, and we've been working diligently on some upgrades to the enrolling customer and brand partner section, because once they understand the goal, then they want to learn what to do. And Judy created this wonderful flip chart, an overview of the enrollment process. 4 enrollment options are in here. The chart, the pricing, information about enrolling customers, information about how to enroll brand partners, and what to do after enrolling. So if you're new to the business, this is going to be a section that you're going to want to be friends with. You're going to want to go through this wonderful chart that flip chart that Judy created, talking about the overview of the enrollment process. So,
And Gregory, in that little flip book are the definitions that Robin was mentioning. I put down definition for volume, personal volume, business volume. So we're getting it together.
I love it.
are.
And I don't think getting friends with is quite enough. If you're serious about the business, I invite you to master it, because people will be asking you and all the answers are there. And this is magnificent, Judy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's even got sound. How fun. What a team. I love this team. All right.
Yeah, there are the definitions right there on that last page. So if anybody wants to get clear on those definitions, if you flip back, Gregory,
oh, there we are.
there you are.
Useful terms. Very good. Beautiful.
Thanks for putting it up, Liz. Good job.
This is amazing. I love
It is.
things just magically get better and better. Yay.
So a couple of other cleanup items. Let's go back to the newsletter.
Oh, that's right. We have the newsletter. Oh,
Uh,
I
let me
forgot
see if I
about
can
that.
Find it now.
Yeah.
It's flipped off.
I thought we were done, but we're not.
No,
Thanks
we
for hanging in,
have a couple of
everybody.
Things we want to go over in the newsletter real briefly.
Yes.
One of the things I wanted to mention, as far as enrolling for Robin, why don't you talk briefly about the manager maker and the
Oh.
rank up promotion?
I'd be happy to. I hope a lot of you are going to take advantage of this. The rank promotion bonus is good through the 25th of June. And the higher ranks, they pay over time, and you have to continue some qualification. I'm not going to go into the details, but if you're brand new, there's an extra $100 for manager and an extra 500. Is it 300 or 500 for director? I'm not looking at it. It's in the newsletter.
It's
We'll
it's
have that up
loading,
there.
but very slowly.
So the key is to ask your team and your people who's going for what and be there for them. And when I'm working with people that are going for senior director and above, and actually this is for everybody, it's like you want to look for where's the energy. It's not so much that someone came in with this kit or that kit. It's who is most excited and who is sharing. And those are the people you want to spend your time with and help them get where they want to go. So it's $300. Ravel, God bless you. You always know. I should have known that. You're amazing. Totally amazing. You continue to amaze me. I think she knows the sites way better than we do. She is
Okay, so
mastered them.
let's talk briefly about upcoming events. Next week, I'm going to be in Branson, Missouri and in Houston, Texas. Looking forward to seeing some of you there in both of those places. We are going to be live streaming from Houston, Texas, the morning session. And then, off into Costa Mesa coming up in August. I wanted to jump ahead and talk about the Orlando convention and let people know that right now the host hotel, the Hyatt, is sold out, but they're in the final stages of signing a contract with the hotel across the street, which will have a large block of rooms discounted for us. And there's a sky bridge going over the top, so you don't even have to walk across the street. You walk over the street to be there. So within the next few days, that should be available. So if you're going to be booking a hotel, you may want to hold off a couple of days so you can be right there. The next best thing to being at the host hotel is being across the street. I think it's a Hilton across the street, and we're at the Hyatt. So I just want to let everybody know. Here's some flyers for the events that are coming up in Branson, a Wednesday night wellness seminar, and then a Thursday morning leadership training we'll be doing. So if you know any folks in that neck of the woods, look forward to meeting them there, and save the date for our global convention. And then Robin, you always like talking about our doctors, and tomorrow night we have one of our favorites.
They're all our favorites. We
They're
love
all
them,
our favorites.
every single one of them. And Dr. Barbara Jennings, she's so wise and so accomplished, and everybody always learns so much from her. She's a chiropractor and so much more. So and that video she has on Live Younger products about patching for pain and going over a joint is one of the most highly used videos I think we have for pain. So make sure you get to see that too. So tomorrow night, bring your guests. This is a fabulous place to bring guests. It's a half-hour call, and there's an opportunity for questions and sharing stories at the end with one of our practitioners. Okay,
Okay.
we
Well,
did
I
it.
think bring this call in
did
for
you get-
landing.
oh, you know what?
One
bring-
more thing.
Did you
One more
get?
thing.
Did you find the newsletter?
Can I show it again? Sure.
Yes. Well, I have one here, but
Yeah.
in David's call last week, it actually wasn't really on Men's Health. It was on IceWave and Eon. And if you did not hear that, it'll be up in our in a YouTube very soon. And someone did ask, how long does it take for this to get to our YouTube channel? It's typically the next day, or give it a day or two. It's Liz is amazing, and we don't want to push her. We want to have her do it in a timely manner like she always does. So both of those will be up. But you can go to the Facebook page for the company. If you're not a member of that Facebook page, go to Facebook and go to LifeWave Business Builders, and you put your ID in there and they'll accept you. And then when you bring new people on your team, you want to add them to that, because you can see that live, and you can also watch it. It's on Facebook Live. So I watched it after the fact on that website, so you can watch it at your convenience. Okay, I think that's it. And I
Yeah,
did
we've got,
answer a few more questions.
Yeah,
in
this Wednesday, we have the new member webinar also with our illustrious manager of US sales, Garrett Johnson. Thanks. Okay, are we done?
Yes, I answered a few more questions
Great.
for people. And I think that, oh, more came in. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we got it. So thank you everyone for sticking with us. And we took a little extra time, but I think it was worth it. We got rave reviews from you guys. Gregory does a brilliant job. So that makes it easy. Okay. And we're here. If you need anything, ask questions. And it's so great. And I want to say a special warm welcome. I know there's a bunch of new people in Florida and Colorado, and you guys are growing. It's beautiful. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful day, evening. Bye-bye.